Hi, my name is Ricky Rosas, and my parents attended a marriage class, and I wrote them this. Mom, Dad, I'm very happy that you guys are taking these classes, because you guys are learning how to get along and learning how to dedicate time for us. You guys are trying to be the best parents you can be. You guys are really trying. You guys are doing your best to keep us happy. You guys are making us happy. I am really loving what you guys are doing. You guys are making me proud. Keep up the good work. From your son, Ricardo Rosas.
My name's Jake. This is my wife, Jackie. And we've been on a very powerful journey these last few years.
Before we attended the Mastering the Mysteries of Love, Jake and I, we have 3 children, and our 4th one, I carried her to 37 weeks. And the whole time that I was pregnant with our 4th child, we were strangers living in a home. I knew that after I delivered the baby, we were going to get a divorce.
Well, we've been married for 3.5 years. We have a 2-year-old daughter. Her name is Mia.
As soon as we got married, we realized how tough marriage really was. It was hard for us to see eye to eye during situations, and it got worse. I and my husband wanted to make this thing work. We just didn't know how. We didn't have the skills to equip us to do that.
We lived in the same house, but we were strangers in the same house. I never knew how to express myself on the emotional level.
He was so distant in the whole pregnancy. He made it, I think it was his 3rd time going with me at 37 weeks, and they had told me that they couldn't find the heartbeat, and we delivered a baby who was asleep, stillborn death. And at that moment, everything from being I knew we were going to get divorced to now we were hit with such a horrible tragedy in our lives.
Browsing on the internet, I see the Marriage Coalition, which I clicked on. I couldn't believe that it was so affordable. I said, this had to be from you, God. I said, thank you.
By taking the class, I was able to express how I felt, and she understood me, and I listened quite more often, and it just taught me how to express my feelings and not shutting down on her.
I learned that I wasn't a very good listener, and that's what we were lacking. And when we learned those skills, we were able to communicate better, get solved through problems easier, and have less conflicts and confrontations with one another. We appreciate each other more now, I think. We see each other's strengths and weaknesses, and marriage can sometimes turn into can end up in turmoil if we don't have the right skills to learn. I had mentioned that it's almost like cancer growing and growing and growing until it's just becomes deadly. And this class is actually, to me, feels like a cure, finding a cure for that cancer.
By us attending this class has saved our marriage, has helped us to communicate, and I hope that one day that we too could mentor.
As we were able to get through a lot of the things that we have gotten through because of what we have learned. And that was a necessity. It wasn't a good idea, it was something that was a necessity to save our marriage. And it did.
Even at that time that I knew we were going to get a divorce, I still knew that there was something, and I still wanted to give him a chance to try. I knew it was in him, but it also, me too, I had to forgive and forget a lot of things too.
You have to be able to talk and listen and then flip it. It took the experience of going to this course and then using what we've learned afterwards to still say that this is my wife and I'm her husband. We also knew that we still had that little bit of love for each other, but we didn't know how to bring it out. It initiated a lot more conversation, a lot more communication, a lot more things that we weren't realizing that we were able to put in our relationship away from the class.
I would recommend this to every couple even if they're not married, if they're about to get married, it'll be a good premarital class to take, because it will teach them the value of their partner and how to appreciate them.
Coming from this class, we just feel like newlyweds again. It's just been amazing.
My name is Julio Sanchez.
My name is Alicia Sanchez.
And we believe in marriage.